Okay, I'm going to share the presentation first. Now, who can tell me what was the last topic in science? What we were talking about in science in the last class?
Flowers.
Rosa?
What's the life cycle of a flowering plant?
The life cycle of a flowering plant. That's right. Who can mention the life cycle? What is the number one? What was the number one that you caught? Lucia?
Normal seed. The normal seed stays in water, oxygen, and the deal temperature.
Okay, excellent. What else, Ian? That's the number one, the dormant stage, right?
Number 2, germination seed. First, a root push it through the seed coat and grows downward.
Excellent. That's the second one. Germinated seed is when it starts growing the first part of the plant, that is the root, right? It's growing downward. It doesn't matter how you plant it, it's going to grow downward, that root. What is the number 3, Rebecca?
Ovary. The bottom part of the pistil in which seed form.
Yo sé dónde está tu lápiz.
That's the number 3 of the life cycle of the flowering plant. No? No?
This branching seed. The top part of the root grows and becomes the stem. The seed coat falls off. The seed leaves provide food for the plants to small leaves begin to grow from between the seed leaves.
Okay, yes. Remember, first there is the dormant stage. The seed is just taking the water, the oxygen, and all the nutrients needed for the growing of the plant. Then in the second stage, it starts appearing the first part of the plant, that is the root. After that, it starts growing the stem. Is the second part of the plant that grows. The stem, the leaves, and you see that there are just 2 leaves. There are 2 leaves, but then there are more. And in the last stage, what happened in the last stage? You see it? You see that the plant is growing. It's getting taller and taller and taller until you see the plant as it is. So here we have, just as a review, remember you already copied this. The dormant seed is what you were telling. Here, it's taking the water, the oxygen, and the right temperature. Then it starts growing downward, the roots. Then we see that besides the root, there is stem, 2 leaves, and the seedling is when the food that it was collected before, it's used for the growing of the plant. So it's growing taller and you start seeing more leaves. Now, in the major stages of the life cycle, remember that even though they in the dormant seed was collecting some nutrients, also when it's measured, it needs some care. We need to take care of that. What things they need when they are growing the plants? Who can tell me what things the plants need for growing?
Flower and roots.
Okay, Rebecca. Thank you, Rosa. What else, Rebecca?
Water.
Water.
Seed. How can I say tierra in English?
It needs to have a space for the crown. Yes. Sian?
Yes. Water, sunlight, what?
Excellent. They need what you mentioned. They need water. They need water for growing. If you don't pour water to the plant, they are going to die, right? The air, even though they produce air, they need also the air produced by other plants. The right temperature. What does it mean, the right temperature? Remember that some plants need to have more sun than others. They need to be on the sun all the time because that's the temperature they need. But some other plants, if they are all the time on the sun, they are going to die. So the right temperature means that we need to take care of them. If we see that all the plant is all day long on the sun, they have the risk to die. So the sunlight for the energy and the growth in the soil, that was Rebecca saying, they need soil to grow. They need a lot of space because sometimes if you can notice, some plants need more space than others. So we need to take care of that. Rebecca, tell me, and then Marcelo.
And I have a question that the plant need temperature of a cold or frío caliente.
Cool or hot? It depends of the plant. It depends of the plant. Some plants, when it's hot, they don't need to be too hot. Some plants, it depends on the plants that we're talking. Some flowers, they might die also if it is too hot. Tell me, Santiago Chavez.
The topic is science class.
Oh, that's not the topic. That's the class, science. Right now, you're not going to copy. Right now, do not copy any. Marcelo, you were raising your hand. Tell me.
I am a cactus and antes tenía un aguacate.
Okay, you have a cactus. Marcelo, do you think that the cactus, it needs to have, it needs to be on a hot temperature or cold?
Hay que ponerle en un lugar que le dé bastante el sol y hay que regarlo bastante.
In English, Marcelo, in English? Try to say it in English. If you don't know, your classmate is going to help you to say it in English.
Hay que poner
Rebecca,
in the place hot so that and where.
Thank you, Marcelo. Rebecca, tell me.
I have a cactus, and the cactus need a lot of sunlight and hot.
Yes, the cactus can live in hot places, the cactus. But what happened with other plants? Other plants that you see that if it's too hot, even though you pour water, they look like they are dying because it's too hot for them. So we need to also learn about more about each type of plant that we have at home, so we can give the right needs that they need. Okay, excellent. Now, okay, remember that a bean plant, when it's grown, there are some interesting features that you can see. The plant blooms, the flowers are pollinated and grow into a bean pods or fruit. Inside the bean pods, new bean seeds grow, and the farmers pick up and remove the seeds. You see this. This is a bean plant. Here you see the examples. When it's blooming, they are pollinated. Remember that we see these definitions, pollinated. Who can tell me what is a pollination or pollinated? Who remembers that? What is pollination? Rebecca?
Pollination, the movement of pollen from the tips of a stamen to proposis.
Okay, Marcelo, thank you, Marcelo. That's pollination. So the flowers are pollinated and they grow into a bean pods or fruits that you see here. Have you ever eat these beans? Do you eat these beans, class? Yes? Sian says yes. Yes. Did you eat some of these beans? Yes. Do you like them or no?
I like it.
Yes, they are delicious. They are delicious.
Teacher,
Marcelo.
the plant I am planted, no sé cómo se dice este falta.
Bean.
Beans, era como eso verde.
It looks like this. Yeah, there are beans. There are beans. So inside of it pulls new
Yes.
seeds grow. They are the seeds of that. So they can, it says for that reason, farmers pick up and remove these seeds. So in this way, it can start growing more. Now, I'm going to display one video that I was missing in the last class, if you remember. Everybody, please pay attention because at the end, I'm going to ask you questions. So just let me share here the sound. You can listen. Hey, comments about the video, Rebecca, first.
The video tell and also a seed and plant.
Yeah, the
And so-
process.
Yes, the process. First one crece the root.
Grows the
and-
root.
A lot of and ocupan temperature, water, air, and grow.
Excellent. Water, air, the temperature, and the light that they need. Marcelo and then Santiago Chavez. Comments about the video.
I don't understand to time really fast.
Oh, she was speaking too fast. Yeah, she was speaking too fast, but something that you remember, something you understand using the video, what's in the video.
Is down and
Yes,
the sun is
Excellent. Santiago Chavez, comments about the video, and then Gabriela. Something that you remember. If you remember, the girl was mentioned, the little baby, baby plant, it's growing, and it needs some themes. Basically, that's what the video about. Gabriela.
God.
That the girl shows how the plants grows.
That's right. That was the girl showing you. Just
And the plant need to grow for the right temperature.
right temperature. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Now, I tell you at the beginning of the class, be ready with your notebook and colors because we're going to draw the bean plant life cycle. We're going to draw it, and so you need colors to color it, right? So be ready because we're going to draw this. So I'm going to give you time. I'm going to give you like 5 minutes to draw the life cycle of the plant. So be creative using your notebook or a white paper if you want, and you can paste it. White paper, Colette, yes, you can draw there, and then you paste it in science
Who's
now.
going to draw this?
Yes,
the table is the
Yeah.
life cycle.
draw this. This is the same title of the last class. It's the same title. Remember, we are seeing the same title.
Lo primero.
Beans life cycle this is what you're going to draw. Yes.
What is the topic?
The topic is the same of the last class. Don't worry. It's the same. Or you can write as a title bean life cycle. It's okay if you write as a title this bean life cycle because it's what we are going to draw. The life cycle.
What is that?
Bean life cycle. You can write it as a topic. I'm going to say
Yeah.
bean life cycle. We can write it. Now, what is the first step? What is the first class? Remember the first, we have the seeds, right? The seeds. But it's a cycle because it starts over and over again. We have the seed start growing. The first part of the plant that is, you can see here, the roots is growing downward. Then you see that it's growing in the stem. The stem is growing. We see that also it starts appearing two leaves. So we have two leaves, stem, and the root. And after that, we see that the plant is growing taller with all the nutrients, all the air, all the water, all the nutrients, the oxygen, and all the soil that it's collecting, it's growing the plant, and you see it in this way. The plants grow and becomes mature. When it becomes mature, it start appearing some flowers. You can see that it contains more leaves, and also it has seeds. So from the flowers that they are growing there, we can get the new seeds, the fruits here. This is the fruit of this plant, of the bean plant. And from that seeds, the farmers collected and they pick all the seeds and start again the process. It starts again because they use these seeds, they plant the new seeds, and it start again a process, and you see more and more plants growing, more and more. It's a life cycle for that reason. Tell me.
What is the feature for today?
Today, what day is it today, class? What day is it today?
23, 22, 20,
Today's
no,
23.
ayer fue 22, hoy 23.
23,
Yes.
23.
29, 20, 21.
Yes. 23rd it's today, yes.
Thank you.
You have 4 minutes to draw this bean life cycle. 4 minutes. I'm going to take the attendance while you are working this. Ana Flores,
Present.
Andrea,
Present.
Gabriela,
Present.
Isabela,
Present.
Kiara,
Present.
Lucia,
Present.
Present.
Mia,
Present.
Rebecca,
Present.
Rosa, Valerie,
Present.
John,
Present.
Camila.
Present.
Excellent. Okay, all the girls are connected. Boys, Alberto,
Present.
Dani,
Present.
Fernando,
Present.
Hermes,
Present.
Joshua,
Present.
Khaled,
Present.
Marcelo, Santiago
Present.
Hernández,
Present.
Santiago Chavez. It's here. Excellent. All the boys connected. Perfect.
Miss, I finished.
You finished? Show me your drawing. Show me your drawing.
Y hay que colorearlo. Por si no.
Yes, you can color it. You can color it. Be creative.
Bueno, lo voy a colorear más tarde.
Don't worry. If you want to color it later, it's okay. It's okay.
Yes, later.
If you draw, the important thing is to draw that bean life cycle. The bean life cycle, to draw it. If you don't have the colors with you, so later you can color. If you have the colors, color it right now. Remember that in science, you don't have homework this week. You don't have homework.
Okay, miss. And today have homework or no?
the homework for today.
Yes.
If yes, your homework is to finish to work on homework that you're missing. Thank you, Mia. Yes, if you work on the homework of the previous week, you don't have homework. But if you're missing one homework,
Or
any class, that's your homework to work in that homework.
Or spelling bus.
Mhm.
know I finished that the homework.
If you know that you finish all the homework that you are not missing, you don't have homework.
Okay. Now all the days have homework and I finished that homework.
Yes, check Schoology. Check Schoology. I graded you, so you can see that. If
With
you,
my mom, miss?
yes,
my
with your mom, yes, check.
But my mom took the homework.
Mhm. Upload it.
Yes, uploaded. And I tried to draw good.
2 minutes. 2 minutes to finish to draw the bin life cycle.
No.
I finished means only. Okay.
Show me. Once you finish, show me. I want to see how you draw. Okay. Okay, excellent.
Me
Yes.
falta colorearlo.
You can color them. Yes.
Yep.
Miss, I finished.
Show me, Camila. Excellent, excellent. You already colored perfect, Camila.
Miss,
Me, Rebecca?
all todo el dibujo, I color her a green, only the flower.
All the drawing, yes. Santiago Hernandez, did you finish, Santiago? Yes, show me your notebook. Show me your drawing. But a little closer to the camera so I can see. Okay. Are you going to color later? Are you going to color later? Yes. Great.
Y yo soy the unique of drawing with colors.
Mhm.
Las flechas. Where to say flechas in inglés?
Now, questions for you while you're drawing. How do you call when the seed is on a resting stage? Let's see if you remember that word.
Dormant seed.
Dormant seed. Excellent, Isabella. That's right.
I finish Miss and
Finish.
coloring and drawing.
Color. Show me, Anna. Show me your drawing. Great, great. Thank you, Isabella. Excellent, excellent. Your drawing. Just write bean life cycle. So you remember that's the bean life cycle. Okay, class. The class, we're going to stop here. Once you finish, show me your notebook. Before you go, show me your notebook because I want to check your drawings. I want to see your drawings. If you already show me your drawings, so you can disconnect. And we're going to meet in the next class. Thank you, Andrea. Thank you. Bye-bye. See you next class. Thank you, Sijan. Excellent. See you next class. Excellent, Fernando. Excellent. Camila, thank you. You can disconnect. Nice, Santiago Chavez. Great, you're drawing. Excellent. You can color later and see you next class. Thank you, Lucia. Bye-bye, Lucia. Bye-bye, Santiago. Bye-bye, Donnie. Great. Bye-bye, Santiago Hernandez. Bye, Marcelo. Great. Then you can color it. Rosa, excellent. Thank you, Alberto. Thank you, Hermes. Using the filter, Hermes, I cannot see clearly because they're using the blur filter. But excellent. I see that you finished. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. See you next class. Now I can see it. Great. Excellent, Valerie. Excellent, Hermes. You color it. Great.